Hi everyone, welcome back to Crochet Rocks. Tracy here, and another Rocks chat. So if you haven't already, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. So I woke up at 6 o'clock this morning. I couldn't go back to sleep, so I decided to get up. It's only just becoming a bit light outside. I got up, had tea, watched a bit of the TV and news, and yeah, now Gary's awake. But I can't believe it. I was really, normally speaking, I'd go back to bed, but I didn't want to lay down anymore. And so I got up. Yeah, I thought I'd do my chat nice and early, see if I can get it on earlier today. So let's do this. The Remember When section, they're not jokes. They're just remembrances, really, these ones. So this one is Remember When Nearly Everyone's Mum Was at Home When They Got Home from School. No, I don't, because my mum was never there. That sounds bad, but she always had a job. And my mum always had a job that was like a big job, you know. She always earned lots. She never did little jobs. She never did makeshift jobs. She always did like jobs that most men did and got paid more than they did. My mum did a variety of things. I mean, she was a secretary to an MP. She had no secretarial skills whatsoever. So she ran his office, and his office was, his main job was that he had a Daimler garage, and so she ran that and most of his other stuff from there, although she was never a secretary and she couldn't type. But heaven knows what kind of correspondence he had, but it was never anything typed or anything like that. So that was one of the jobs. And then another, after that job, my dad actually bought a Daimler from this guy. And we had this Daimler car for ages. Yeah, but after she had left that job, she made quadraphonics. When most people only had stereos, Mum was making quadraphonics. So, yeah, way ahead of its time, that job. Yeah, so she worked at loads of places, but always something, heaven knows. I don't think you necessarily needed to have much in the way of qualifications in those days, which is pretty cool. But yeah, I had a key around my neck. It used to dangle at first behind a cord hanging from behind the letterbox. Used to reach in and get the key, and then people started getting burgled. I wonder why. So anyway, they stopped doing that and it went round my neck. So I would let myself in, make myself some toast, bread and jam or something until they got home. Watch TV. The original latchkey kids, that was us. But we lived to tell the tale. Isn't it funny how all the things that used to go on as a child, you know, now people like really frown upon. And yet, you know, we survived it, didn't we, really? Well, those of us talking about it survived. I guess those who didn't aren't really talking about it, are they? Bear with me 1 second. Sorry about that. I thought I heard something. It was Gary. Postman coming today. I was busy yesterday. Before we went out, I packaged up my orders, and then when I got home, I had to do another 2. I figured I could have got them on the next lot, but you know, I might as well just go out there and do it. So we did. And so we went out for a meal yesterday for Charlotte's birthday. We went to a beef eater. And it was very nice. Very nice. Well, it was quite a pleasant evening. What's that noise? I think Gary's about to blast out some tunes. I just need to tell him not to do it too loud. Hang on. I'm back. It wasn't that he was about to put the stereo on really loud. It was that he opened the fish tank and the pump thing goes against the wall, so it really rattles and vibrates. So it makes you think he's going to blast out some tunes, but he wasn't. Which you think would be a bit early, wouldn't you, anyway? So let's see. It is now the 30th end of the month already. And we've got a little Grogu picture on the 30th. Look at that. Ah, he is cute. Look at how cute he is. I do love my little Grogu. It is surprising, as much as I love Grogu, I haven't tried to make one. You think I would, wouldn't you? So we've had the sweet. Let's have the acid. Would you like me to forward it back to you? Was yesterday. Today is correct me if I'm wrong. So that translates to I know I'm not wrong, and there's no use in trying to change my opinion. Correct me if I'm wrong. I do love those. Nearly finished. Quite sad, really, to think they're going to be all finished. Anyway. Yep. We had some news last night. And I'm not sure if I should share it yet or not. I guess it doesn't matter because, you know, I guess it doesn't matter. But Gary's daughter's having a baby. So, yeah, she's got 2 girls. And she's 3 months. So she'll be, I guess, hoping for a boy. Well, I know her other half is. But obviously they'll be happy whatever they get. But, yeah, I guess that's what they are. I'm going to have to sneeze. I'll be glad whenever this morning ritual ends. I think when I get on this diet, give it a little while and this will all be over, thank goodness. I can't wait. So yeah, another little rugrat, another little sprog. Another thing to pick up the crochet hook. I don't mean it's a thing. I mean it's another reason to pick up the hooks. Yeah. Although she has about 50 million blankets that I made for River, but she said River doesn't like to part with them. So Tyler is a bit the same. Even scarves that I made, not for him or, you know, whatever. If it's made of yarn and I made it, then just give me all of the stuff. Thank you, it's all mine. So yeah, little baby, huh? They always make you smile, don't they? The thought of having babies around. Oh, this is really getting me down every morning. So I thought I'd try something new out today. And so far, I mean, I'm liking it. Gary bought me for Christmas some, it was only while we were shopping and we saw this, anti-redness kind of cream. Well, it's more, to me, it's more like having a foundation on. But it's just, it does get rid of your redness. And it kind of, apart from when you blow your nose about 4 times, I'm not going to get rid of that. But, yeah, I do feel not quite as red. As soon as I put it on, I was like, whoa, put too much on the thing. So I had like to get rid of it elsewhere. So I've got not red hands either because there's nowhere else to put it. But it does work. It's quite, it's not a runny. It's quite thick, so you have to be kind of sparing. And it's hard to rub in because it is thick. But it does actually even out your skin tone, which is brilliant. So, yeah, I'll be using that. He got me 2. Whenever we were shopping, and if I liked something, Gary said, do you want 2? And I go, well, I don't know if I'm allergic to it yet. I don't know where it's going to, you know, just get 1 for now. No, I have 2. So, it's only small. So, yeah, I always get 2. Bear with me a moment, it's got happening. Oh, it didn't really work that well. Anyway, I need to go to Maidstone at some point. And the reason that I want to go is that while I was at my cancer checkup the other day, got talking to a lady sitting in the waiting room, and she works at a charity in Maidstone, and it's actually up the top of the precinct, and quite close to where I used to take Harley or Tyler when I looked after him and I was shopping, because they had a baby change area in there that was all like really nice, and you could sit, and if you had older children there was screens and things to play with while mum sat there nursing the baby and stuff. So whenever they needed feeding or changing, if I was in there I would go in. So It's right near there, and apparently they do things where you get people who make things for charity, like the blankets for the RSPCA. So I gave her a few of my cards for the yarn and everything, and I said I'll pop in and see you when I go my next yarn quest. I'll go there instead. So I do want to do that soon. At the moment though, going to Maidstone is a mission because we've got that roadworks thing going on. It is a pain in the butt, to be honest with you, but there was talk of it only being closed, that the actual roads only being closed at weekends, but because it's all going on, it really does slow the traffic down. And if it's rush hour, or if there's a reason to have slow traffic, like maybe an accident, then it's evil, absolutely evil. So yeah, I will do it though. I will go and have a look and look them up, because it's you know, maybe give me you've got loads of hats and stuff like that I made, and Gary won't wear them, and I never really wear a hat. If I did, I'd only need one or two. So it would give me a place to go put my bits that I want to give away. The hats that I've got are not really suitable to send to Jane because they're not made with the softest yarn. I won't say they're made with rough yarn, but one was that I think it was Red Heart. The one that was like I think it was Red Heart. It was like all the colours of the desert. I can't remember. It was called Desert Sands or something like that. And obviously that's kind of like more of a manly yarn, if you like. And a couple of them were made with a moor, which was lovely, but I think you need to have hair to otherwise it will itch, I would say. But if you hold it, it doesn't feel rough. It's hard to know what some people think of as soft and some don't. Now I do have a latte cake, but they're a bit warm, aren't they? When the weather's warming up, it's fluffy. But I do have one knocking around here. That there was one left in my shop and I decided to keep it, so I don't know where that's gone. So I've got that, and I do have lots of Peter Pan, which is ultra soft, and the Savannah, which is really, really soft. And I have one of those that I made something with and frogged, so you know, when I did the swatch. So I've got a ball of that somewhere that I can use. I don't know where I've put that. I'm terrible, really. But I get in a bag, and then I take that bag somewhere and I put it somewhere, and like in the yarn van, and I don't know necessarily what's in it. What I should do is take it in and completely take it apart and then put the stuff away. That's what I should do. Maybe I'll spend quite a bit of time out there soon dealing with the bags, because some of them are WIPs. You remember when I was doing the live streams finishing my WIPs? I'm just going to have to get back on that. I seriously am. So tomorrow I'm going to do another derma roll over on the other channel, Rocksteady. I was going to do it today, but I figured tomorrow would probably be better. Gary will be back at work, and it'll be a more I won't say peaceful, I just mean nothing around to distract. So I'll do that then. And plus I want to leave a few days between doing it at the moment anyway, for sure. So I'll do that tomorrow. That's going to happen over on Rocksteady. As it's hump day as well, there'll be lots happening on this channel. But today's Tuesday. And, you know, I was going to earmark Tuesday or Thursday for yarn quests. But obviously I haven't been anywhere to have a yarn quest. And when I went to Maidstone, I really didn't fancy Hobbycraft. They've gone downhill a little bit. They're selling less and less yarn. There was 4 aisles, there's now just 2. And when I say 2, it's like 2 sides and maybe a little bit at the end, if that. So, but I will check them out. They've also cut down on all of the American yarn. Last time I went in there, they were just selling off a few of the mandala cakes, but they didn't even reduce them. They were just selling them off. So I noticed a problem yesterday. It might have been yesterday I noticed it. As I was working on my website, And I looked, and do you remember I bought the organza bags and the other bags, like Halloween, not Halloween, Valentine's, and I said they would be for Mother's Day, birthdays, that sort of thing. I looked and it said out of stock. And I thought, oh, maybe it was a duplicate, because sometimes I duplicate to make a new listing. And then I looked and I thought, it doesn't say it's a duplicate. Why are they out of stock? So I went in and I checked the stock quantities, and they all had stock. So I thought, how can it be showing that it's out of stock in any way? So I got in touch with Chris to go seek and destroy that problem. And so far, it's not. So I might have to like completely bin that listing and do it again, which would be really annoying unless he can fix it. I'm hoping he can. Fingers are crossed that he can fix it. But if you go into that, there are quantities in there that's not out of stock, which is a bit weird. Very weird. Got gremlins in the works. Gremlins in the works. So I'm out of stock again of I-cord knitters, and I've only just restocked. Crazy, they just fly out the door. So I've ordered lots more this time. So hopefully within the next few days I'll have an order come in from them, and I'll also have a James C. Brett order come in. And I think I do want to put in a Signet order, but I've asked them for some samples first. So hopefully I'll get those samples very quickly, and then I'll be able to get some new Signet yarn, because there are some pretty ones, but I don't know if they're... I want to make sure of their softness before I order them. I don't want to order quite like big quantities and then find, oh, this is a bit rough, isn't it? You know, I don't want none of that malarkey. So I want to feel it first. So far, a lot of the stuff that they've sent me has been really soft, even though I still haven't stocked it yet. But I'm still trying to kind of make space in the yarn room. It's working out. I've been amalgamating boxes, so I'm making lots of room. And I guess I could do a little film down there, but it's a bit messy at the moment. Yeah, need to tidy up quite a bit, to be honest with you. Especially since I took down that big sideboard and put that at the back. It's empty, nothing in it, apart from one drawer, which is full of the stuff that I really couldn't throw away. But, you know, you never open and get the stuff out that drawer. So I could have done. But it was things like, oh no, that you can't throw that away. So yeah, that drawer has that in it. But the other two drawers are empty and the cupboard itself is. So last few times I've been in there, it's been pretty cold. And the other day I was looking around and I couldn't find any of my stuff. But I found my tape measure and my scissors that I used. You know, the little scissors that I always used in my tutorials. And I finally found all of those. They've been missing for about a year. So yeah, I do find things now and then in there. But yeah. Anyway, I'm probably, it's something I've forgotten to do, I'm sure of it. I'm just going to pause it for a second because I've got to blow again. Well, I just looked at my phone and I have a message. It seems that my James C. Brett parcel will be here today. So that is something I might be able to show you this afternoon. It will be a yarn quest after all, guys. Yay! So I picked up my phone because I thought I would show you another one of my lovely little Grogu pictures that Jane sends to me. Jane is the one that we're going to be making the hats for. And she sends these to me because they are just so cute. And she knows how much I love him. It says, my spirit animal is a slightly deranged unicorn who has a mission to poke holes in all of the annoying people. And there he is, look. Oh, so cute. I don't know why I love that little creature, but I do. So yeah, thanks to everybody who has asked for her address and they're going to send bits to her. She's going to really appreciate that. And I'm going to get to grips with my my little efforts soon. Be easier. Now there's no more distractions, no more going out, No more. I've got, you know when you blow your nose and you go a bit deaf? That's what's happened. It's very off-putting, to be honest. I was hoping it would pop, but I can hear myself back. Might be a little bit better now. Shouldn't do that. So yeah, no more going out distractions. That's all over now. No more meals out. Get on with the diet soon. After today, we've got to eat the rest of the lamb first. You know, minty lamb. You can't. Yeah, got half a leg, so can't really, like, you know, that's not going anywhere. But in there, in there. So yeah, I'm gonna have that with some mashed potato and peas. I love, you know what, mashed potato with peas, garden peas, and gravy. That is my most favourite thing. Well, one of my most favourite things. So that's what I'm having today. And once the lamb's gone, that's it. It's all systems go. Well, I say that. We've got a bit of birthday cake. That can go today. But we've got lots of, we've got a few other little bits that need to be used up. So within the next day or so, that will all be gone. Not throwing it away, you know, that's just naughty. But can I cram it all in a day? Maybe. It doesn't matter, does it? Because it's still in there. You know what I mean? Whether you do it over a day or two, still in the same hole in the face, isn't it? So, you know, it's not right. Anyway, I'm going to get off, upload this, and go make a cup of tea. I did say to Gary, you know, because I made him a cup of tea this morning. I said, if you do make tea, I'll have one. Has he brought it in? No. You know what he's doing? Playing on his game. That's what it is. He's in there. Killing something. I don't know what. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Stay safe. Bye for now, everyone. Toodaloo, guys.